Oh, that's nice. And that's brand new as well.
Okay.
Fully sick. Man, I need a haircut. I'm going to get a haircut. But welcome back to another video. We are still working on the Merc. We have, I think I talked about in the last video, we tried the supercharger on and it actually kind of fits. So what I got to do now is just fix the original intake, which is this one. So I'm going to have to split this in half, clean it and re-glue it all back together, silicone it all back together, because we're not sure where the leak's coming from. There's nothing evident. And that's why I should tape up these guys, because there's a lot of junk on there already. Yeah, there was nothing really evident on the gaskets or anything, so kind of hoping when I re-gasket glue all that, it will fix the problem. We'll get that back together, we'll run it up, check it. In the meantime, I'm not quite sure what else is happening. I need to get the catch can. I need to get the skyline back in. That's Adens DOSE pipe, which he's gonna, I think, paint. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get this thing split, fixed, done. What? You taking the piss, bro? I got Aiden working really hard. He's standing up the door for the Beamer, which has got like...
Look at this bog, bro. This is their workmanship. Not good. Don't come here.
That door is wrecked. But we can't find another new door for the Beamer, so it's got to be done because we need a door. However... Why? No, it's legit, I don't mind. That's just what has to happen at the moment. No, this door has...
I don't want to put what I said in the video.
What, that it's shit?
Don't come here.
Oh, right, I think people can take a joke.
Oh, no.
Although we may not be joking, seriously, don't come here. Nah, just kidding. Like, there is lots of bog in this door. And it's unfortunate, but it's way more bog than I want to deal with. But however, we don't have another door. When we get a new one, we will put a new door on.
Oh, well, then why when are we selling this?
Because there's no doors at the moment, and there may not be for another like 2 years.
So the car's not gonna be done for another 2 years anyway.
Come on, bro. It's getting done. It's gonna be done. The car will be done. It's gotta be done for next February, for the show, because I told a whole bunch of people the car will drive there. Oh my days. Probably. I hope it does. That's the plan.
Just ruin everyone's streams.
Right, it's happening. It's happening. Anyway, we're on the Mercs intake, and I think this may have been the problem with the vac issue, because this gasket just fell right out. This thing's split in half like with a tap. So I'm guessing that we clean this all up, give her a good silicone bead and put it back together, and that will fix the issue, I would have thought. We're putting all new hoses in as well, so there should be no more issues. So I've got to clean it up. All the flappers here work. You have a look here inside of a intake manifold. So it's got these solenoid controlled flappers, which I think run when on cold start to richen up the engine, but yeah. There you go, it's a little bit dirty in here, so I'll clean it as best I can. Get this thing silicone back together and start putting this thing back together and see what she runs like. Siliconed up, we'll get these two back together very soon. This guy's having his 9th smoko of the morning, and it is pissing down. Although he did just bog the door, and it is looking pretty good, so that'll be neat to have that done. God damn, that is noisy. We're gonna have a cup of tea. You don't drink tea, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you drink tea? Yeah. Now you drink tea.
I just sometimes I don't feel like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't drink 9 cups of tea every day.
9 cups of tea?
9 cups of coffee. I'm not a weirdo.
You're not a weirdo. I drink probably 10 cups a day. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this back together, all nice and clean. Just siliconed it all up, made a new sort of silicone gasket, because they just originally came with, I mean, that's the whole gasket there. It's actually silicone, and the whole thing came out in one piece, like it just almost fell out sort of thing. So I'm guessing that's what was screwed. But anyway, that's all done. We can get that back in the hole. Just got to swap out another rocker cover gasket on this side, which shouldn't be too painful. And we can get this thing back together. What's this fella doing? What are you doing? Best not be stealing parts off my car. Ready to put the new gaskets in. So we've got new rocker covers, new gaskets on top. The intake manifold is ready to go back in. Alright, we've got all new vac lines. you would have thought these are actually quite expensive, but they're about $5 US a hose from rockauto.com. That's where I found them. Also, the good fellas at Merc, if you can see there, they mark the hoses so you can line them up perfectly and get the hose in the right spot. So circle to circle, triangle to triangle, square to square. Man, you can't mess that up. Nice and easy. Right, we have our 19, let's turn that down. Have our 19mm piece of aluminium, which I'm going to use to make a pipe. You right there, bro? You just nuts tap yourself. Nice one, brother. So I need to, this is pretty tricky, this one here. Right around there, like that. So I'm just gonna put some grooves in here so it's got something to grip on, and then I'm gonna chop it off. And that's us. Right, the Merc is done. It's really quiet now, actually. It's now quiet, that is. That's what you want. Even though it did sound cam before, kind of missed that sound. It's quite surprising how quiet it is. So I rebuilt the intake manifold, split the intake manifold and cleaned it up and put it all back together. New rocket cover gaskets, new plugs, all new vacuum hoses, everything. So that thing runs mint now. So the owner's gonna end up taking that back, and we're just gonna find some parts to do the supercharger kit on it. And we're gonna probably supercharge that thing, and that's gonna be fun. So we'll check that out very soon. But for now, we got the skyline in. We've got a couple of things you gotta do on this. We're gonna pick up a boat and fix this boat. Not this boat, a real boat. We're gonna go pick up a real boat, not this one. So we're gonna go grab the boat now. Got a few mods to do the boat. And then we'll come back and work on this boat. Right, we're gonna go get the ute, pick up this boat, and he's driving for the minute. Yeah. I may even be able to get a warrant on the skyline today, which would be nice because it's Friday and we want to go for a bit of a cruise later if it's legal, or just completely risk it. We'll see. Measure them. Try 125 spacing, so it should work. Or you can measure it and do the math, but quick math. Right, just putting in the new gearbox cross member in here, so that will keep that nice and solid because it only had one bolt in the old cross member. Aiden is putting together a rocket launcher for this boat, which we're doing rocket launcher, live bait tank, and what are we doing? Rocket launcher, live bait tank. I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get that sorted. Get this on its way. You loving life right now? Right, so that's all mounted now. Got nice 2 bolts back in there. That's all solid, and we've got, so I don't think I showed this on the video. That's a manual 20-dat speedo drive mated to an automatic pickup sensor. And yeah, basically it works, it runs, but the speedo's a bit out. So I've got a, what do we got? I've got a speedo corrector, which I'm gonna put up under the dash so I can adjust it and get it right. And it's also a good idea because also if I change diffs, I can easily, there it is, easily adjust the speedo so it's correct. This is just from J-Car, it's like $59. So power in, power positive and negative, and then you've got your input and output signal. So real easy, it just joins onto the wire that goes to the dash. I'll just wire that in and adjust it so it's right, and we'll have a good speedo. And this thing is a done. Ran out of time today though to go get a warrant, so that's a bit of a bummer. Aiden's pretty much finished on the rocket launcher here, and it's looking good. Done a good job.
True Modify.Or.Dies, or Ers, or whatever. Someone different behind the camera today. It's Aiden, showing you what we've been doing. We've got this boat all sorted out. I'll let Daniel explain. Just cleaned up the shop a little bit. Quite tidy, eh?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, still got over there to clean, but all good. And over there, but the main part is all good.
Did you get me on video wearing this?
Yes, I have.
Did you get the hole?
I'll pass you over to Daniel. You can explain what you guys, what we've been doing on the boat.
Yeah, so we just got the boat sorted. We're actually going to hopefully go out on this next week, Sunday now, so we might try and go on next week. We have got, well, a rocket launcher for a start, which is pretty cool. That's all in there. It's not the sturdiest one. It's like just a kit set put together one. So we're going to try run it, see how it goes. but it's on there, looks pretty good. All right, we got our live bait tank set up on these brackets here at the back, nice and sturdy. We'll just strap this down. That's what the customer wanted to do. And got a pipe coming up here from the pump, which is down in there, so that picks up water from the very, from the very bottom and feeds it up and comes out here. And we've angled this pipe so it will continuously feed water whilst it's running, like moving along. And yeah, wired it up, got a nice switch here that lights up so you know it's on, all wired in, fused. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So live bait, rocket launcher, get some big rods, hopefully catch some big fish. But we got to get the skyline in because I'm not happy with how it's boosting. The skyline hits about 4K and then it just sort of goes completely flat, almost like the turbo just switches off. It's still boosting. It's running basically stock, so I'm kind of hoping there's something wrong with the exhaust system, but other than that, it may be a fuel pump. I can't imagine what else it would be. So we're gonna get it in and have a look. Gonna get this boat dropped off and then we go back and play with the skyline. Like I said, something weird is happening, so I'm kind of hoping we can find it. I was kind of hoping it would be a like a collapsed cat, but he doesn't seem to think there's a cat in it, and there probably isn't. So
it's like straight pipes. So.
Yeah, so fuck, I don't know. Other than that, it's going to be fuel pump maybe. So we'll do some fuel pressure tests and see what's going on there. And yeah, so we'll just drop this boat off. We'll be right back at the shop. Right. Oh fuck, that's twice. It's twice that's happened. There's like a fucking something in my leg that trips out. Anyway. So I haven't had a haircut since lockdown, or before lockdown, so this is my lockdown hair. So this, what the fuck are you doing?
Barbing out.
This guy's gonna cut my hair, and have you ever cut hair before?
Yeah.
That didn't, have you?
Yeah.
Whose? Yours?
No.
Who have you cut?
None.
Right, so he's gonna try and cut my hair since he's doing like this whole 2 weeks has been a whole lot of new stuff. Drilling, grinding, welding.
I've drilled before.
All sorts of new things. So he's going to try and cut my hair. His old man's a really good hairdresser. I don't want to say hairdresser, he's not really a hairdresser. Barber.
He just knows how to...
He knows how to cut hair.
Garage cuts.
Yeah, garage cuts, but like mean fades. So he's going to try and do a mean fade on what he can work with this. And
he's going to be happy that you said that too.
Yeah. Well, he does do cut good hair. Yeah. So he's going to try and cut it, and if it fails, basically he's just going to lop it all off, which I'm fine with. So we're going to start with like a 3 or 4, so I don't look like a complete convict. Anyway, I'm going to set the camera up, going to get comfortable and get me a drink, so just sort of calm my nerves, and let's cut my hair. So quick update, I have no hair. Well, it's not meant to be this short, but pro haircut over here slipped. Anyway, so I'm bald, which is fine. It's all good. It's better than it was. So, but anyway, we've got new fuel filter going in here because the one that came out, it was actually leaking. Put my hand under there and it was leaking fuel, but we pulled the fuel filter out. Ow, fuck. Oh, well, there goes my wing mirror. And I don't know if the camera's gonna sort of do this justice, but yeah, there you go, look at that. It's so dirty, the shit that came out of there. So glad we did the fuel filter. That may be the problem. Could have been leaking, not getting pressure up to the rail under high boost. I'm actually just going to chuck a pressure test kit on it just real quick, just to see that it is doing what it's meant to do. And have I got the right kit? Yes, I have. It's not a diesel one. So yeah, I'm going to chuck this on and we're going to go and test it right now. Okay, so I did a pressure test and this thing came up 35. It was idling about 35, and then as the boost was picking up, it was ramping up, which is good. So that's all good. So new fuel filter. I put a little right angle, just welded up a bit of a right angle pipe there for this breather pipe that goes down to the intake, just for now until I pull the original one out and then braze a nice pipe on it and stuff. But that's just to get us so it's legal and also so it breathes properly. It's another day and I am trying to get used to my new hairstyle. Well, I don't even know if it's a style.
It is a style. Vin Diesel.
It's a Vin Diesel style. It's cold. So I have my beanie, which I've been wearing anyway because my hair was terrible before, so I was hiding it most of the time. We're on our way down to town. I just picked up a trailer. We're going to put his car on a trailer because he's only on his learners. and we're not going to risk it. So we're just going to.
I was going to drive home, but Dad said it was alright, and then right at the last second, like I'm in the car, got all my shit packed, I'm about to go, and he calls us and goes, nah, get the trailer. We're literally about to go. So that's just my life, chops and changes every freaking second. So yeah, that's just the way it is sometimes, which sucks, but just gotta deal with it and vibe out.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, rant over. It's a good idea though. I fully agree. It's basically it's cheaper than getting a ticket, and it's way better than anything bad happening. So we got the trailer. We're gonna go put it on. We're gonna cruise down there. We've got some couple of things to do. His skyline. Plus he's got to get his skyline finished, as there's more stuff that's got to go in their garage. So he's got to do that, and well, I got to still come back. Oh, I'm picking up a Power FC of my brother and a AFR gauge and sensor and stuff, so we can test the 4-door and see what's going on with the 4-door, because the 4-door doing some weird stuff at the higher RPM. So I'm going to plug in the Power FC. It's already got a pretty bass tune on it. I've already seen it, so it should just run, but we're going to see what happens with that. Hopefully it's just the ECU and I can go and either get another stock one or find a Power FC. I can't nick the one off my brother because he wants to put it on a on another build, so we'll see what we can find. But anyway, let's get this car on the back and get on the road. All right, we've got it all towed down. Just do the last checks. All right, that's it. That means that it's good to go. Right, we are on the road. We've got the roller in the back. I don't know if you can see it through the tints, but we're good to go. We're gonna go get some diesel on this because I think it's actually running on fumes. Like it was starting to cough and splutter yesterday, so we're gonna go down and tow around. We'll get to show you his R33, which is almost
way
finished.
Cleaner than all of your R33s.
What?
And they are.
Not even. No, you'll see it. It's pretty sick. All right, here it is. His 33. Look at that. It's got the R400 rear. Sorry. What's R? Oh, it's a motorbike. R400. It's got 400R rear like fender skirts, which look pretty damn good. I must admit, it does look better in person. Then again, it does look pretty damn good on camera too. Look at that. And it's like this nice. What white is this?
Evo white.
So is this the Evo white?
First ever Evo white.
So it's got a Mitsubishi paint on a skyline. It looks fucking hot. Got like the GDR little duck lips.
Why?
Look at that, it's tidy ass.
We don't have any to film impact. What do you need?
Oh, dude. Dude, this steering wheel's hot.
Yeah.
You don't need that. This will go nicely on the 4-door.
What do you do?
Like tidy ass, Series 2 interior. So this is a Series 1, but it's got Series 2 interior. It's nice. So much more tidy than my 4-door.
Then obviously
You
that's
gotta appreciate what you got.
unfortunately, I'm the
impact's right there.
which doesn't fit the socket.
Yeah. So then you grab.
We don't have an 8mm big socket.
So you grab
An adapter.
an adapter and another adapter,
In the suit and everything, fucking crap.
and there goes your impact driver.
Yeah, but that'll snap all the bolts and shit.
What's wrong with my tools, man? The fuck's wrong with him? You know what I mean? Like,
Just because of all the piping.
yeah.
Just like bouncing around. Alright, that's Adens R33. It sounds absolutely sick, so I'm gonna have to go and get myself a front mount now because I can't roll with it. I need a front mount anyway, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna grab this fella's Power FC and his AFM gauge, AFR gauge, and check my one and go from there. But yeah, I thought I'd want to show you his skyline because it's too good for a teenager. Come on. Anyway, see you in a bit.